love it.
Welcome to New Zealand, everybody. But a lot of you have been asking, when are you bringing out merch? Oh no! So this morning we were chatting to one of our friends who randomly we caught up with in Israel for the first time. She's actually a travel Instagrammer as well. So she is all around the world just as much as we are. So when we're in the same place, we're like, we have to catch up.
And she actually lives in Auckland.
Yeah, she lives in Auckland. So she's got a car and she's going to take us around. It's Nicola from Polka Dot Passport. Check out our Instagram. It's amazing. And we're meeting her in front of our apartment, which is super nice. All right, we've come to an area called Ponsonbury and we caught up with Nicola. We never get it right anyway. Met up with Nicola. How you doing?
So good to see you guys again.
Yeah, I know. Israel and then New Zealand. I don't know where we're going to meet up the next time.
I know, maybe Antarctica.
Oh, that's
or the moon.
Oh, yes.
We could do like, you know.
Is Antarctica your last continent?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, no, I have to do South America. Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that.
Do it Antarctica. That would be so cool. That's the final
literally
destination. Okay, so this place is a raw kind of place, and I was looking at their coffee menu, and I would never normally pay this much for a coffee. It's an $8 coffee, but it was so extra that I had to order it. This is it here, and let me just go through what's included. So it's an espresso with house-made turmeric nut milk blend and bee pollen.
Oh, that's what the bits are.
Oh yeah.
Bee pollen.
Like, look at that.
So, yeah, taste it.
This is my review of the $8 coffee.
Not as bad as our $10 Dubai airport coffee.
We didn't get stuck until the end where they're like, this is how much it is. And
I was like, $20 for 2 coffees. Anyway.
That was so crap. I don't know about yours, but
it was terrible. Interesting.
Does it taste like turmeric? I'm not a big fan of turmeric.
Normally you wouldn't order that, but it's different.
That's it. So you really like it then?
good way to describe.
This is technically a burger, even though like our bun is lettuce.
Healthy.
And even yours looks pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Alright, come to our first stop. Funnily enough, when we announced on Instagram that we were here, you guys just went nuts with suggestions, so thank you. And your first one was...
Piha.
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 Piha. I'm so bad with the names.
We've just come to like a lookout first, but this is the beach here.
Wow.
It's a black sand beach.
It's so beautiful. And we're on the west coast. It's like 50 minutes, 45 minutes outside of Auckland.
Yeah.
So luckily we got Uber Nicola here to like take us around.
At your service. Give me 5-star rating.
Yeah, we do like friends. Oh my gosh, that is so cold.
I need to roll up my pants. We just made our way onto the black sand beach, and there's this beautiful, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a hill or a mound. Oh, this is getting deep. I'm just going for a walk. It's actually so nice because the few trips we've done this year, of course, super thankful we did them, but they were in winter in like Japan, and of course you guys saw Europe. So it was all like monochrome colors. Come to New Zealand, just blown away by all the colors. Like it's just green, blues, and it's just so beautiful. I can't wipe the smile off my face. This guy set up a little hammock. Like that's at least 3 meters off the ground. Possibly the best view, reading his book with the waves just there. Seriously, if New Zealand is anything like our first stop, we're going to be in for a ride. So another place you guys recommend was, I thought it was Kitekite. There's Kitekite Falls. We'll give some credit to Nicola. She was taking us here and Jess was like, I'm pretty sure someone recommended that we come here. So it's some waterfalls, beautiful hike. Really gives like the Hawaii Jurassic Park vibe in here.
It's so cool, look at it.
And also for like not being winter, it's still got quite a bit of a flow coming through. The trail you walk down kind of wraps along the river. the final spot which you guys recommended is come to Mount Eden. So this is, I'm just going to step up here. That's a dormant volcano crater just there. But this is an insane view of Auckland that you can see from the top of here. Kind of reminds me, I know it's just because they have a Space Needle there, but it reminds me of the park in Seattle. Just because it's a similar view. It's a park, you see a city with a needle. This would be absolutely insane for sunset. I don't think we're gonna have one because it's quite a cloudy day, but this is beautiful.
Wait.
You can get it. Almost there. You just go.
I can't do it.
So how have you enjoyed our first day in Auckland?
Dumplings? Dumplings?
Good morning everybody and welcome back to Auckland. Today we are heading out and about, and our first stop is actually Devonport because you guys suggested on Instagram to go to Waiheke Island or Devonport, and we're not the biggest wine drinkers, so we decided to pick Devonport, especially because we are coming back to Auckland at the end of this trip and we might save our visit to Waiheke for then. Alrighty guys, welcome to the cute little seaside town of Devonport.
It's like on the north shore of Auckland, and we're going to be able to get hopefully a nice view of the city.
Yeah.
On this side. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Reminds me of Manly in Sydney.
It doesn't have that vibe. Also, it's like colonial buildings.
Yeah.
It has that San Francisco kind of look to it.
Cute.
This is like the main strip of Devonport, and you just walk up
It's called Victoria Road.
Victoria Road, and there's a lot of cool little cafes, ice creameries. If you have a look here, they've converted like the old Bank of New Zealand office into a little pub.
So we've come to the end of the Victoria Street, and now we've arrived at Mount Victoria, and we're actually going to hike to the top. I think it takes like 10 minutes. But it's interesting because every single mount around this area is actually a volcano. So the one we went to yesterday, Mount Eden, is a dormant volcano. This one's a dormant volcano. So we're going to walk to the top and check out the views from this spot, because we're in like a completely different spot of Auckland.
Classic colonial like suburb. Queen Street followed by Victoria Mount. Like the Queen has just taken over everything. Guys, the wind has picked up a little bit, so I apologize for that, but we've just been sitting here for the last half an hour and it's so beautiful, the view from here. I think it's better than Mount Eden because you can really see the front of the city rather than like the back of the city.
And we're saying that Auckland kind of reminds us of like a little baby Sydney. Like it has a harbour bridge, it has the, what's the Whitford's thing called?
The Westfield.
Sydney? It has like kind of like a sky tower like how Auckland has, and then you can catch ferries over to different beaches and stuff with the look of Sydney.
Yeah, this little chill, time-lapse and chill has made me woke up
Time-lapse and chill.
Made me woke up an appetite. Let's go get some fish and chips. Out there. I think this is my new favorite saying. Humdinger of a breakfast. Guys, there's only one reason we've come here.
I really wanted to be able to say fashion shops, but I'm scared. We gotta go. Remember when we wanted to have a cute date on a beach with fashion shops? What's with the seagulls always attacking us?
They're following us.
They're chilling there.
They're evil.
We've come across.
I wanted to just have a cute moment.
We're having a cute moment now underneath the broccoli tree. Alrighty guys, we've just come back into the city. If you were interested in going there, it's like $12 each return tickets. Highly recommend you do it because it's quite a like beautiful spot to spend the morning or the afternoon, get your fish and chips, and then yeah, just head back here.
Alrighty, so we're about to go to the most number one thing you guys have told us to do. The number one thing, not a waterfall, not a beach, the number one thing you said that we need to do is eat ice cream. There's like a really famous ice cream place, so we are doing it, guys, only because you're making us.
And do you guys ever say we are unhealthy? It's your fault. Literally, cake in Vienna, cake in Lake Bled, ice cream in New Zealand. I think there's a line to this ice cream store.
This one is hazelnut and milk chocolate.
Oh, that could be quite nice.
Jess? Yes. Chocolate Evolution. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Guys, what are you doing to us? This here,
This is why we can't travel anymore, because you guys make us broke. How much was this ice cream, Jessica?
$21. We
Oh
got the
my
chocolate
goodness.
with a gold.
Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see this. This is a gold. The cone itself was $9.50. And that's a $9 ice cream. What are you guys doing to us? Okay, what does a $21 ice cream taste like?
It's really good.
Really? I don't trust
It's really
you.
good ice cream. This is the reality, guys. You go take photos, it starts to melt, you put it in a bowl,
Haven't cried because you didn't get your photo.
but it does taste amazing. Oh, thanks.
We got dark chocolate. This is nice. So $9.50 ice cream is good, but $9.50 cone.
Should have got a cup. It's like covered in golden chocolate and waffle cone.
Pretty good.
Alrighty, guys, now that we've demolished it, I must say that that is the best chocolate ice cream I've ever had, but the cone sucks. And the cone was more than the ice cream. So
$13.50, I'm
if
sorry.
you come, get ice cream, maybe get it in a cup.
But also, they had selfie cones, they had Harbour Bridge cones, they had Sky Tower cones.
Half this vlog is all about this ice cream.
Well, it was the #1 thing to do in Auckland.
Well, it did cost us the amount of 2 ferry prices to
Oh
Devonport.
my gosh, that's so... Another suggestion, seriously, you guys are amazing. Maybe not amazing on the ice cream bit.
No, the ice cream is good, just, guys, we need to do like a fund me to get our money back from all that
A
ice cream.
GoFundMe for the ice
GoFundMe to pay for the ice cream.
But there's some night markets that are on just in this car park. They got some like,
It smells so good, even though I'm so like full.
there's like a grilled cheese. That is what I want. Oh, they have like a dumpling place. Oh man, this food smells so good. I keep, oh Bobby. Yes.
Guys, I have something embarrassing to share with you. No matter how big the place is that we're staying at, for some reason, all our stuff just gets scattered everywhere. This is the one thing you wouldn't want to travel with us, because if you don't like mess,
We're pretty bad.
we're pretty bad. I feel like I'm still jet lagged a bit. Okay, so we were just packing up, and then we thought we would tell you actually why we are in New Zealand, because we realised we haven't even explained what we are doing here.
Yeah.
So Steve?
We're going to be in New Zealand for the next 24, 25 days until we head back to Perth. Yeah, we're pretty much going to see everything. We're going to be exploring the North Island, the South Island. I think once we have finished this trip, like, there's nothing left to see. When we were in Croatia on our yacht cruise, there was 4 Kiwi girls, which was so much fun, and they were like, you have to come to New Zealand and come and check it out. There's
They
so many
basically
beautiful
convinced us. They were like, you need to go to New Zealand. So
and
we
then there were like 2 Kiwis on our South America trip, and we kept running into them like, you have to come. And we get along with Kiwis so much, I think, because there's that Australia-New Zealand like rivalry.
A
and,
really
like,
funny humour,
Yeah.
sense of humour. The
the
New
same sort of
Zealanders.
humour. Like if we're on a trip, and we are super sarcastic, I'm just putting this out there, like when you actually travel with us, and I think like it really vibes with the New Zealanders, and like everyone else was just like, the jokes just went over their heads. So like, okay, we need to come to Kiwiland.
So
and
you're
speaking
here.
of Croatia, we did that trip with Med Sailors, and they've just opened up a new trip here called Wild Kiwi. And we're like, we loved our trip with them in Croatia on the yacht, so we're like, let's come and see what their road trip is like.
Yeah, so it's 21 days. We'll share way more about it tomorrow on the first day of the tour. But we thought we'll just give you guys a little bit of an insight into what we're doing here. We are very excited. We're seeing basically most of the North and most of the South Island. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Also, if you missed yesterday's video, we launched some merch, and that is currently on sale for a very limited time. If you wanted to help us and support and get some of your like own fly in the nest clothing. Links below, and if you do buy one, make sure you send us a photo or video and we'll chuck you in the vlog because we really appreciate all your support. But if you are new around here and you kind of enjoyed our little trip around Auckland, make sure you hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up and share it with someone. And we'll see you guys on the road trip, which begins tomorrow. We are leaving Auckland. Oh, and very, very quickly, we realized so many of you are from Auckland and want to do a meetup. Like, you guys blew us away with all your suggestions, so thank you again. We are coming back to Auckland for a night. Let's do it then. Let's do a meetup. Follow us on Instagram so we can chat more about it and find out more details. Maybe one of you guys can suggest a cool coffee shop that can house us all. Okay, thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.